What's going on out there, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. Today we're going to go over the reason that gold is more valuable than platinum, even though platinum is 30 times more rare. What's up with that? Let's find out. Before we get really deep into this, let's go over a quick history on platinum. The era of Spanish colonization in Colombia began around 1510 with the founding of San Sebastian. In 1526 they founded Santa Marta, and that is still the oldest Spanish city in existence in Colombia today. As the Spaniards were mining for silver in Colombia, they stumbled onto platinum. They weren't fans of it, so they considered it inferior to silver. They hated it so much they just started throwing it out as they found it. They named this junk metal platina, which translates into little silver. Eventually we arrived at the English translation of platinum. But that being said, one Spanish naval officer named Antonio de Ulloa, he took the white metal back to Spain in 1735. But it goes back further than that. Archaeologists have actually found traces of platinum in jewelry found in Egyptian burial sites, going all the way back to 1200 BC. And the rest, as they say, is history. The present day ratio of 1 ounce of silver to 1 ounce of platinum is right around 42.08 to 1 in 2021. Now, in defense of the Spaniards, they couldn't possibly have known. So what exactly is platinum? Well, platinum, with the chemical element Pt, is the most widely used of the 6 platinum metals of the periodic table. Volcanic heat produced well below the Earth's crust acts as a blast furnace, and that helps to form the crystals of platinum that miners remove from the surrounding matrix. It's a very heavy silver-white metal, and it has a high melting point and excellent resistance to corrosion and chemicals. Platinum is one of the least common of all the metals, estimated to be 30 times rarer than gold. However, palladium is considered to be 15 times rarer than platinum. Rhodium is considered rarer than palladium. And iridium is, well, almost non-existent, but that's another story. Platinum Guild USA, which is a marketing company for the platinum jewelry industry, estimates that if all the platinum mined in history was melted and poured into an Olympic-sized swimming pool, it would barely reach your ankles. Gold, however, would fill 3 Olympic swimming pools. Platinum in itself resists breaks, chips, and cracks better than gold due to its higher density and strength. Despite gold having a higher spot price overall, platinum jewelry pretty much outpaces gold jewelry due to its qualities. Now that we know what platinum is, where does it come from? Well, the majority of the world's platinum comes from South Africa, with Russia supplying the second highest yields and Colombia following at number 3. Being mined so far out and all over the globe means that it often incurs higher transportation costs than gold. The estimated global platinum production average is about 190 metric tons. South Africa is the largest producer of platinum in the world by a significant margin, and they produce between 94 and 130 metric tons each year, which means at any given moment South Africa can account for up to 72.2% of the world's supply of platinum. One of the problems, the labor-intensive nature of platinum mining, is almost unparalleled, as it requires up to 12 tons of ore and 6 months of labor just to get 1 troy ounce. That's unbelievable. Talk about effort. Platinum is both difficult and scarce to extract, adding to its value as a globally traded commodity. Platinum's production average of 190 tons mined in a year is far less than gold's 3,300 tons a year. Platinum from... Wait, what? Space. Space! Yep. Researchers believe that nickel-iron asteroids are absolutely loaded with deposits of platinum group metals, including platinum, palladium, and rhodium. Believe it or not, some private companies have already expressed interest in initiating mining operations on nearby asteroids. This idea is still in its infancy, though. It's going to be a while. Due to any lack of controlling properties in our galaxy, I can't even believe I'm saying that, the claim of a mine in space would be difficult to keep as a sole proprietor. A country could begin a mining operation on an asteroid, but any other country with the same technology could also do the same operation on the same mine. There's no ownership in space. Well, not yet anyway. Leave a government to their own devices, and I'm sure something will come out of that when the time comes. We could see a whole new meaning to the word Star Wars. Back in the old days when the 49ers were panning for gold, they protected their mine and their find with bullets. Um, so where does that leave us in space? Lasers? Alright, drifting back to Earth. Which countries on Earth are minting platinum bullion? Well, of course, you got the United States. You've got Canada. You've got Australia. You've got Austria. And you've got Great Britain. Now, those are just 5 of the main ones. There are so many other countries that are doing it. Between the different versions of it, the different sizes, and the different formats that you can buy it in, there's no shortage of choices on how to add platinum to your portfolio. There really isn't. So now that we know exactly what platinum is and where to find it, what's it actually used for? Well, platinum's future is pretty bright given the number of uses currently in play. Its resistance to oxidation and corrosion gives it a number of uses, and it plays a major role in human progress and survival, which makes it a solid investment. Believe it or not, in 2021, it's estimated that an astounding 20% of all goods manufactured worldwide contain platinum or are produced utilizing platinum in itself. That's a pretty good percentage. Where is it all going? Well, it's going to defense projects like missile nose cones, fighter jet parts such as electronics and turbofan blades. The automotive industry is huge with platinum. It's absolutely huge. Catalytic converters and other electronic parts. And in the medical field, believe it or not, pacemakers, dental fillings, replacement heart valves, compounds to fight various forms of cancer like leukemia. Just looking at this chart here, you can see how vital a role platinum actually plays in our lives today. Well, we're finally to the meat of this video. Where's the beef, right? Well, here it is. My opinion on why exactly gold is worth more than platinum. The big question. Well, despite platinum being far more useful than gold in industry, gold is considered more of a store of value for wealth preservation. Gold not only has physical demands, but it's also a strong investment with an inclination to rise during uncertain times. And platinum is considered more of an industrial metal that tends to thrive more in economic prosperity. Platinum will typically move with gold in positive and negative corrections, up and down. But if there's an economic crisis or a potential for one, gold will most likely outperform platinum. This is due in part to platinum having a history of weakening as the US dollar devaluates. Also due to economic downturns, geopolitical turmoil, which is political relations or events that are occurring in a particular part of the world with influence from countries outside the region. Weak global growth can stunt the need for platinum, so if the auto industry shuts down, that's a major part of where platinum is being used. So you can see the problem there. Platinum is really difficult to mine, as we talked about earlier. And they're subject to worker strikes, electric outages, and other stoppages in production. And you just can't make up that work quickly. It's labor intensive. Gold is more readily accepted as a substitute for fiat currency. So when exactly did gold overtake platinum in value? Well, there was a paradigm shift in regard to the precious metals market that goes against basic supply and demand. Specifically, when gold's value exceeded platinum's value. Due to platinum's rarity and many more uses than gold, this seemed to be a temporary outlier. Well, it wasn't. The point can be traced back to October 2011, and it's continued from that point with no apparent end in sight. It took place during the solid rally of precious metals in 2011. You guys remember that. Silver shot up, gold shot up. That was all triggered by the uncertainty of the U.S. economy and when it took off running with the debate over raising the debt ceiling and the S&P's announcement that it was downgraded the United States credit rating for the first time ever. They really gave us the boot on that one. During that time, gold and silver just absolutely rocked it. It soared, while platinum only enjoyed modest increases. When the rush was over, gold and platinum continued to correlate with each other in regard to spikes and dips in value, but gold had already obtained a much higher overall spot price and one that it would retain from that point in 2011 to present day 2021. Well, here's the big question. Should you add platinum to your portfolio? That's the million-dollar question. One that I'm going to preface with the disclaimer. before giving you my personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor. You should always do your own due diligence when contemplating investing your own hard-earned money. This video is an information and opinion piece and should be acknowledged as such. Do your research. We've gone over a few reasons why platinum could be a risky investment, but hey, no risk it, no biscuit, right? That's part of investing. You got to put a little out there to get a little back. That being said, my personal opinion on platinum is this. Yes, absolutely, I think every precious metals portfolio should have some platinum in it. Yeah, it's currently being outperformed in terms of overall value by gold, but it's proven itself over the years to be a steadfast value when it comes to investing. Just keep in mind all the current uses involving platinum that are so vital to our daily needs. Platinum is here for the long game, for sure. And maybe we should all hope that we don't go all George Jetson and start mining asteroids for platinum. Can you only imagine the drop in value if we start adding space tons of platinum to the overall supply? That sucker would drop like a meteorite falling through the atmosphere. And if you asked who George Jetson was, well, look it up. I guess I'm just getting old. So what are the pros for adding platinum to your portfolio? Well, for portfolio diversification and balance. A more diverse portfolio with commodities such as platinum helps mitigate risk. You don't want to focus too much on one or two groups in your portfolio. It provides a way to profit off the automotive industry and the industrial sector in general. Platinum comes in all kinds of sizes and bullion and bars, and there's an affordable price somewhere in the mix to add platinum to your life, whether it's by the gram or by the ounce. Generally, a traditional Roth or IRA will accept platinum if it's a minimum of 0.9995% pure. They'll accept platinum stocks and possibly mutual funds. But as always, check with your custodian for loopholes and potential fees. Platinum's use in fuel cell technology, advanced medical technologies, and the growing popularity in jewelry could continue to feed growth into the future. Look at these factors along with the overall supply and do your due diligence before investing. Alright, so let's have some fun with the top 5 1-ounce platinum bullion list. By all means, you should stick with your research and go with the size and type of platinum bullion you prefer, whether it's in coin or bar form. But if you're looking for some inspiration, here's a top 5 most popular platinum list as compiled by APMEX. So number 5, Australian Platinum Kangaroo. Number 4, Great Britain Platinum Britannia. I love those. Number 3, the Austrian Platinum Philharmonic. Number 2, Canadian Platinum Maple. And number 1, and nobody's surprise, is the American Platinum Eagle. Those are all solid investments if you're going to go into platinum. And again, these all come in different sizes, anywhere from an ounce down to a tenth, and in some cases a 20th and a gram, if you can believe that. Just pick one you like and stick with it, or throw a mix in there. All right, so that's going to wrap up our journey to the land of platinum. Appreciate you taking that ride along with me. So what's going to be better for you, gold or platinum? Well, it really depends. It depends on you doing your own due diligence and knowing your limitations. And it depends on where you are financially and how much you want to invest. But if your priority is long-term investing and stability, I really think gold is going to be the best play for that, because there's always a demand for it. And that demand is usually heightened during economic crises, like the one we're currently heading for and may already be in. Platinum, on the other hand, is usually linked with a booming economy, and in times of turmoil, it can have significant swings up and down. That being said, if the economy is trending upward and industrial and manufacturing industries are on the rise, then hey, platinum can make a great short-term investment that gives you much higher immediate returns than gold. So it really just depends on where you are. But I want to thank you for stopping by. As always, if you want to leave a comment, hit it down below. I'll respond to it as I can. And thank you again for stopping by. We'll see you next time on the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. Peace.